The ruler of Lordran, Lord Gwyn, has heard a rumor that the archdragon Xandarius is hiding somewhere within Darkroot Garden. He has sent his best knights on a task to hunt down this threat. Nightfall has come, and the party sleeps in their encampment, accompanied by 3 silver knights. The moonlight is barely visible through the dense fog, and an eerie quiet has fallen on the woods.
All right. So you guys are in an encampment. I'm going to need you guys to do an awareness check.
So the 10?
Your 20-sided die.
Oh.
Then you add your awareness.
24.
All right.
I'm pretty aware.
You are pretty aware.
If I don't have a modifier for that,
You don't have a modifier for that?
I have 4 in skill, or
Your level.
the level, I mean.
Yeah, same thing for me.
Oh, yeah, because awareness doesn't go off of an ability. That's just a straight skill. So you won't have a... it doesn't add strength or dex or anything like that to it.
So I don't add anything to this roll.
Right.
I got an 11.
Okay. Well, Kieran looks over and sees 2 silver knights on patrol all of a sudden get grabbed by 2 ents, which are giant tree people, and they squeeze them to death. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and head to the battle map. So if you guys can go to slide number 6.
I see the 2 dead silver knights. They gave it their best.
They tried.
Bunch of tree beards.
And if you guys will roll your initiatives, so if you roll D20 and just hold on to that number for a minute until I get this set up here. Okay, what did you guys roll?
I rolled a big old 7.
I rolled a 10.
Was that okay? And was that 7 for Kieran?
Yeah. Oh, and I guess Sif.
Yeah, roll for him as well.
Sif's even worse with a 5.
Okay. Now I need to roll some initiatives for the Ents. 11. 8. And we need our silver knights that are alive still to... There we go. Okay, so now looks like the first person up is going to be the green silver knight. So he's going to move.
He's either green or silver, John. Make up your mind.
Okay, and he's going to do a light attack on the Ents. Hits. And damage on the pink Ent. Okay. Next up is Sif.
Sif is going to run around to the other side of the blue ent and use a heavy attack, which hits
Okay.
for 43 damage. And that is going to end Sif's turn.
next up is Kieran.
Okay, so
Oh, oops. I put the them in the wrong order.
I was actually wondering about like wait, I thought
We're gonna leave Sif as is. Actually, you know what? Since it's too late, we're gonna go ahead and just stick with that.
we're gonna go with reverse order.
Yeah. Okay, let me see here real quick.
I mean, depending on what type of game you're playing, the lower number could be better.
That is true.
I mean, if you're playing golf, if we're playing golf, we're in good shape. Okay, so Kieran is going to move up just slightly, but still kind of hang back, and use the throwing knives.
All right.
Which, the first one is a critical miss. So, sorry, Sif.
Oh, no. Okay, so Sif is going to take Kieran's heavy damage.
So 38.
Yep, so he's taking 38 points of damage, and that's going to end her turn on that crit miss. All right, so next up is the pink ent, who is going to attack the Silver Knight. And it is going to miss. All right, so that's all it can do. And now one of the Silver Knights is going to attack the ent that just attacked. And it is going to hit the pink ent for 20 points of damage. That's all he can do. So next up is Artorias, who has vanished off of screen.
Artorias is out.
All right, well, we'll wait for him to come back. There he is. He's coming back. He's back. Artorias is back. It is his turn.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I had to take care of something. All right. So I'm going to I'm gonna go up and around
Okay.
and try to flank, I guess.
Never hurts to flank.
You know what? I'm just gonna move here, and that's all I'm gonna do.
All right.
now.
So next will be the blue ent. And he is going to try and grab and squeeze Sif.
Oh, don't do that. Sif's just a puppy.
And he gets it. So now Sif's going to have to do a power duel to try and escape the grasp.
Okay.
But first he's going to take 35 points of damage either way. But
Okay, 35 points.
mhm.
And then that's a 20 for the power duel.
And it looks like Sif is still restrained.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's silly.
That ent rolled high. Okay, and that's all the ent can do. So now it's time.
It ain't enough.
You're the
Okay,
worst.
Thank you.
It's time for the purple knight, purple silver knight named Den.
Did you say Ben?
Den, D-E-N.
Den?
Uh-huh. Okay, he is going to attack the Ent who is holding Sif to try to break him free. But sadly, he misses. So that's all he can do. And up from the northeast, you guys see a stone guardian make his way.
Mm-mm.
I'm not digging this.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm not liking this at all. You said from the east. I was hoping further east, not like a space.
Yeah, he was pretty close. He's just out of the tree line.
You know, he's pretty sneaky for a stone guardian.
Okay, and he is going to try a heavy attack on Artorias.
Of course he is. Can I do a shield thing?
You can. Let's see if he hits first. It's a miss anyway, so
Okay.
you're safe.
Woo.
Don't have to spend your AP.
Yes.
Next up is Siren, the sorcerer.
Wait, who?
To the east, there is a sorcerer.
Hell, I'm not liking this at all.
Guys are having trouble with the east so far. Okay, so he is going to shoot. Once I get my paper here. Okay, he is going to try and hit Den with a soul arrow. And he hits for 100 damage on Den.
Jeez.
Is this one of the dudes that you lure off the edge and get a bunch of souls for?
He should be. No, this guy's definitely just a homebrewed person.
Okay.
Okay, so Ben took 100 points of damage. He is not feeling too great.
I was going to say, he can't be feeling too good. I mean, he's not even a main character. So he can't have that much HP.
No. Okay, so that brings us to the Green Silver Knight, and his name is Hozul.
Who's a Wutzel?
All right, he's going to try a heavy attack on.
I hope it's not too heavy if he has to pick it up.
Try a heavy attack on the pink Ent. All right, so let's see. He hits. He can try it one more time. He hits again. He did
Get him, Hoozle.
$80 points of damage on the Ent. That's all he can do.
Our NPC has done more than we've done.
So that brings us around to Sif,
Okay.
who I believe is still being held, right?
Yes.
He's going to have to do another power duel to see if he can escape the grasp.
Okay, so 26. That's got to be good for something.
All right, you break free without taking any damage this time. But that did take 5 of your AP to do.
Okay. So Sif is going to unleash 2 heavy attacks on that Ent.
All right.
And first one hits. And the
Before
second.
you roll the first.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
How much damage does the? Which way? You're on the blue Ent.
Yeah, the blue Ent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how much damage does your heavy do?
The heavy does 43.
Okay. So, all right. So he's still standing off the first one. You've already rolled the second one.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay. So that drops that Ent. He is dead. We'll just move him over. All right. Now let's check the turn order. That brings up Key Aaron.
Okay. So, Karen is going to move back a couple spaces
All right.
and use the Crystal Soul Spear, which that is a hit, which does 100 damage to the Stone Giant. Stone Guardian, sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, so 100 points to him.
And that is going to end Kieran's attack.
All right. So that brings us to the pink ent, who is going to try and do a light. Oh no, he's going to try 2 heavy attacks on Hozel. One of them hits. All right, so how much damage is that? Okay. That'll bring us up to the Blue Silver Knight. I don't think I shared his name yet. His name is Garrus. He's
I
going.
really was hoping you were going to say Gary.
I thought he was going to.
Gary.
But what? I surrounded your bed in mousetraps.
All right, he is going to try 2 heavy attacks against the pink ent. And he has vanquished it.
Woo! Go,
So-
go Gary.
All the ents are gone. So that leaves the Stone Giant and Siren, the Sorcerer. All right, so next up, let me go ahead and get these ents out of this. Okay, it's Artorias is up.
All right. So I have a question.
Yes.
So, like, can I get over to this boulder type thing
Mm-hmm.
and then do like a jumping attack toward him? The
Yeah.
sorcerer. I can do that.
Uh-huh.
Now what do I do to like try to accomplish this?
Okay, so it's going to cost you 5 AP, and you're going to do a dexterity check.
Okay. So the 20.
Right. And so go ahead and just roll that with your added modifier.
Which one was it?
Or athletics. So that'll be your dex
Athletics.
and whatever you have in athletics.
Dex and athletics.
Oh, your athletics will show the modifier and then the skill level beside it, and you add
Okay,
those
this-
2 numbers together.
Oh, so there's 9 right there,
Okay.
and then I rolled a 4.
Okay, so that is going to be a miss.
Okay.
Just landed just short. So we can still, we'll put you right in front of them though.
Okay.
So that'd cost you 5 AP. So if you still have AP, you can still do stuff.
That total cost me 5.
Right.
Well, I also had to move to the rock, so I think it was
Okay.
It was 10 total. So I think I'll do light attack since it's 3.
Okay.
And I got a 10.
All right, that's a hit.
So 21. And that ends my turn.
Right, so that brings us to Den. Okay, he is going to back up a few spaces, and he is going to use an Estus to heal himself. So that'll bring him back to full life.
Smart move, then.
That's all he can do. So that will bring us to the Stone Guardian. He is going to walk down to Sif. And he is going to try and kick Sif.
Whoa. Why's everybody picking on Sif?
And that's a hit. So Sif is going to take 15 points of damage. And then he's going to need to do a power duel to see if he can stop from being prone.
I think Sif's safe because 28.
I'd hope so because the Stone Guardian rolled a 2. All right. So that's all the Stone Guardian can do. So that brings us to Siren.
Okay.
No, not Kieran. The sorcerer.
Oh, I
I named him a little too close. Okay, so let's see. He's going to. Oop. There's where I want him. Okay, he is going to cast another spell. Okay, he is going to. Let's see, what's his range on this? All right, he's going to try to do a soul arrow on Kieran. And he hits for 100 points of damage.
Oh my god.
100?
100.
Oh my god. I'm not feeling too great right now.
So like 2 hits from him and you're dead?
Uh-huh. But with this, I might as well share this rule now. If you get knocked out, your health down, you have 3 turns to revive another player with an Estus.
Okay.
So you can bring
Yeah, but you have,
back.
you have to be beside them, correct?
Right, you have to make it to them. And then whatever you heal them with will end up, like say if your healing is for 130, they'll come back with 130 health. It's not like the Phoenix Down thing where you left with like 7. So, okay, that's all he can do.
I would hope so.
That brings us back to Hozel. Right, he is going to get up here and try to help Sif. He doesn't like that he kicked his dog friend.
Thank you, Hozel.
All right, so he try a heavy attack. That's a hit. Okay, Stone Guardians starting to look a little shaky. That's all Hozel can do. So we are back to Sif.
All right, Sif is going to use a power or a heavy attack, which hits. Gonna keep going. That one is a critical whiff.
Oh no.
So the first one was 43 damage.
Yeah, first one was 43 damage.
Okay.
I'm guessing that didn't kill the Guardian though, right?
Not quite. He's still.
So yeah, then a critical whiff.
Okay. What was your number you rolled?
98.
Okay. So Sif is going to accidentally
Take a nap.
bite down on his tongue when he tries to attack, and he's going to take your light damage.
Okay, which is for Sif 21.
And that will end Sif's turn.
It is pretty terrible when you bite your own tongue.
Yeah. And we are back to Kieran.
All right, well, Kieran's kind of had enough of the Stone Guardian, so Kieran's gonna come up here. Well, come here, and then use a heavy attack, which hits
Okay.
for Kieran is 38 damage. Yes, 38 damage.
All right. Stone Guardian's still standing.
Okay. Let's go with a light attack, which hits for 16 damage.
He is down to one knee, but still kicking.
Still rocking.
Oh, nice.
See what I did there?
So I have just enough AP for one more light attack, which hits for another 16 damage.
And he crumbles into a pile of rocks. All right, so Stone Guardian is done. That brings us to Garrus, the Silver Knight.
Gary.
Get him, Gary.
Get him, Gary. He is going after Siren the Sorcerer. Gonna go ahead and try a heavy attack on him, which is a hit. That's all he can do, so that will bring us to Artorias.
All right.
Get him, Marty.
So I'm gonna move in behind the sorcerer guy. And I'm gonna do a heavy attack on him.
Oh, if you would move instead of to that space, if you went to the one above it, you would get flanking.
This one?
Yes. Which,
Okay.
when you're flanking, when you roll for your to attack, you get to roll it twice and take the better number.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a heavy attack then.
All right.
I got a 60 and a 90.
Okay, so that's a hit.
So that would be 43. And I'm going to do a light attack as well.
All right.
I got a 40
And once again, you can roll just to see if you can get a crit.
and an 80.
Okay.
That's 21.
All right.
That's it for me.
That takes us to Den. Okay. He is going to run up here, and he is going to heal Kieran with an Estus flask.
Always liked you, Den.
So that will be. I did not write it down. Whatever your Estus healing is, that's what he has as well. Is that one?
135 or 125? Let me double check here.
Yeah.
125.
Okay. So you're probably back up pretty much to full health.
Right.
Not?
Almost. Or no, I am. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so now it's Siren's turn. He does not like the healing, so he's going to try and he's going to try to hit Den with a heavy soul spear. That's a hit. And Den is dead.
He's denned.
He's dead. So what we'll do here,
Poor Den.
we'll put a little line on him.
Bleh.
So he's at 0 health down on the ground. Actually, you know what? That was such a big hit. There's no chance of reviving him.
Oh no, Den! No.
That attack hit for over his max hit points, and I think for NPCs we'll make that a death.
But he's dead.
But
It's not just any NPC. He helped me. He saved my life.
But if you guys get hit by something that big, I'll still let you revive each other. Okay, so that's all Siren can do. So that will take us to Hozel.
Avenge your brother, Hozel.
He wants revenge. All right, he's going to try a heavy attack. And he hits. Which will then bring us back to Sif.
All right, well, Sif is going to get right up in here. And then use a heavy attack, which misses.
That's disappointing.
And then use a light attack, which hits for 21 damage.
Is that all he can do?
Yes, that is all Sif can do.
All right, so Kieran is up.
So Kieran is going to come up here and use a heavy attack.
And just
Which-
remember that you're flanked with Sif now, so you can roll twice and take the better number.
Okay. Either way, it's a hit. And then one more heavy attack, which is also a hit
All right, how much damage?
for 76 damage.
All right, and Siren is down. So this battle has concluded.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's understandable. All right. So, Siren isn't quite dead. He's laying on the ground, so you are able to talk to him, interrogate him. And just a reminder, you guys, your quest is to slay a dragon named Xandarius. So if you want to try to get information,
I was about to say, I'm going to ask Siren what he knows about this dragon Xandarius.
okay, and he will respond with,
I sided with the dragons out of my hatred of Gwyn. When I was a boy, my family was killed by one of Gwyn's spells that missed the target. That target was a peaceful dragon named Xandarius. If it weren't for him shielding me, I too would have been killed. So to get my revenge, I swore to fight alongside the dragons.
okay.
I mean, it sounds like the dragons are attacking us. They don't sound too peaceful to me. Where can I find Xandarius?
Okay, for that, how are you asking him? Are you being nice? You being intimidating?
I'm being pleasant. I'm being pleasant.
Okay, so you go ahead and do a...
I'm asking him. I just want to end this war.
Okay, so you go ahead and do a persuasion check.
Okay, so let's see. 21.
All right, that succeeds.
I will tell you where Xandarius is. He made his new home behind the waterfall, just east of here. I just wish I could have witnessed him tearing you apart.
And the light leaves his eyes. He is dead.
So he's behind a waterfall.
Yep, to the east.
To the
Well, Artorias, what do we want to do?
I guess we should start heading east and see the dragon, I guess.
Yeah. Are we pretty well rested? I mean, I know we went through a battle, but before the battle, were we just kind of?
You could rest back up at your campsite to regain all your stuff back.
I say we do that.
All right, so you're gonna rest for the night and then head east in the morning.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. As you head east, you make your way through the woods. It's relatively quiet. You don't see really any more ents or anything like that running around. You come across a waterfall and a pathway that looks like it leads behind it.
I don't know if all of us should go in at the same time.
I was about to say we still have two silver knights with us.
On that note, do an awareness check.
Both of us,
Yeah.
or
Okay, so I got a 21.
I got a 2.
All right, so Artorias definitely doesn't notice anything. But
What do you mean waterfall?
but Kieran hears this from within.
Well, that definitely sounds like that could be a dragon. Yeah, so do we want to send one of the silver knights in to kind of at least not go fully in, but just at least kind of peek around, see what's going on the inside?
You can ask one of them to do it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask one of them to go do it. I want to see what.
Okay, Garrus steps forward and goes,
All right, I can be quite sneaky. I bet you I can get in there without them even noticing me. Just stay behind me pretty close. I don't want to be left in a cave with a dragon alone. Come on.
"Oh, all right, so you gonna follow him in, sneaking?"
We'll follow him in. I don't know about how close we're gonna be. Can we follow him say 15 feet behind?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow him in. What do you think, Artorias?
Yeah, I want. Can I go second and have my shield equipped just in case something does happen?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I want to do that.
All right. As you're going in, I need you all to roll a stealth check. Garrus is going to roll one as well.
10.
18.
Garrus didn't do very well.
Oh no.
Okay, so
He definitely he oversold his abilities very, very hard.
Okay, so as you make your way into the cave, Garrus accidentally kicks a rock down the into an open corridor area and says,
Uh-oh. I did not mean to do that. Oh, jeez.
Then you hear this sound. And you see a dragon rise up from the middle of the room and breathe a breath of ice at Garen, freezing him solid.
Ooh.
And it proceeds to turn around, smack him with his tail, shattering him.
No, Gary.
All right, so we are going to be going into another battle. If you
Oh, boy.
guys could go to slide 13.
Way to go, Gary.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Was this battle always going to happen, or was it avoidable? Can you
Well,
answer me that, or is that a surprise?
It was always going to happen because this was your main task by Gwyn. He wanted you
Okay.
to kill this dragon.
Okay, just curious.
All right, so I'm going to need you guys. Let me just bring up my other thing that I need to bring up here. And if you could roll your initiatives and just kind of keep that number in your head for a minute.
Okay.
Accidentally shut down the program I needed to open.
I hate when that happens.
All right, if you could give me your initiatives.
I got a 14.
Mine was 6.
That was for Kieran.
Yes. Oh, and then for 2
Okay.
for Sif.
And let's see what the dragons and Darius is going to get. 13. Let's get this in the correct order this time. And let's go ahead and move this knight out of here. He didn't do so well. Poor Garrus.
Do we still have Hoozle?
Ah, you do have Hoozle. He was behind you. Following up. Okay, so he's... Let me get him in here.
Are we on another slide?
13.
Slide 13.
Okay.
I guess he needs to roll initiative as well. So let's go ahead and... Oh, wrong dice. He's going to actually take the lead. Hoozle is going to rush ahead. Try to avenge Garrus.
You killed my friend Gary.
Okay, so then it is Artorias.
All right. I'm gonna try to come up on the other side from Hoozle. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move up here, and that's where I'm gonna end my turn. Oh wait. Since I equipped the shield before the battle started, do I still have it equipped?
Right.
Okay.
So you would get the minus 2 AP to your... So you would start with 11 as your base instead
Okay.
of 13.
Okay.
All right, so that brings us to Xandarius, who is going to come down, and he is going to try and do Frost Breath to this knight as well. And he hits. So that's going to do 100 points of damage to Hoozle. And he is going to have to roll a fortitude check. And he severely failed that one. So he is frozen for a turn.
Oh no.
All right, so that will bring us to Kieran.
Okay, Karen's gonna just move up just a touch, and I'm going for these throwing knives again.
All right.
So let's see how we do here. First one is a hit.
What are the range on this?
50%.
Oh, I mean, distance.
Oh, 10.
Oh, okay. She can.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. Let me double check. Maybe I misread something.
I think you're probably
Yeah,
right.
range 10 spaces. Yep. So the second one is a miss. Second one's a hit. So 116 damage.
Very nice.
Some crazy strong knives.
Okay. And is that all she can do?
Yes. Yep, that's all I can do.
All right.
At least
that'll-
from this range.
Right. All right. That'll bring us to Sif.
Okay, Sif is going to move up, but still kind of be a little wary. Not move up too far.
Understandable. There is a giant dragon looking at him.
Yeah,
And that's all he's doing?
that's all he's doing.
Okay. Hoozle's frozen. So that'll bring us to Artorius.
All right, so let's do diagonal. Still counts as one, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna take it right in the face. Um, all right. So, let
Oh.
me see here.
Before you take whatever you're going to do, can I have everybody do an awareness check just to get a little hint if you roll well on it?
9.
Okay.
Second. Dang it! My character sheet went away. Not that.
It's the only downside to doing electronic opposed to paper.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
You said awareness.
Right. You'd add
I got an 8.
8 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Sif can do one as well.
Oh, yes. Sif. $24.
Okay. What Sif is going to do is he's going to get the two of you's attention, and he's going to look very intently at the frozen Silver Knight, and then look at the dragon, and then look back at the frozen Silver Knight. Just see if he can give you a hint at anything.
So he looks at the knight, then the dragon, then the knight again, or was it the other way?
Knight, then the dragon.
Knight, then dragon. Okay.
Kind of just hitting at that the knight is frozen because of the dragon.
Okay. I kind of knew that, but
Yeah, I would have given you more if it would have been any of you except Sif, since
Except
Sif can't
Sif.
talk. So
okay. I don't know if Sif's trying to tell us that, to use something that has to do with fire, but I don't know if I really can do anything about
Is he
that.
telling us to kill?
Oh, actually, I take it back. It might have been a good hint. I may know what I'm doing.
yep, that's what he was trying to hint at.
Okay,
He wants you to use
I'm picking.
fire.
I'm picking up.
Wait, what was the hint?
He
Do you have
wants to
anything-
use fire,
Yes,
Oh.
So I have a great fireball.
and
So
and I think Artorius also has some pyromancies as well. If you look down at the bottom of your character sheet.
Yeah, I have great fireball and chaos fire whip.
All right.
whip it good.
They might be worth trying if you have the AP to do them.
It's great that it took a dog to like, hey, it's an ice dragon. Maybe use fire.
Hey, dummy.
All right, so you're up. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. I'm going to try the Chaos Fire Whip.
All right.
Now,
It's 80% to hit. Like all
Okay.
magic and pyromancies are.
okay. So 23.
All right. So that's a hit. Okay, so what's that damage listed next to that?
It's 100.
Okay, so you're going to double that because it's weak to fire. That's 200 damage.
Nice.
That's gonna be it for me, I guess.
All right, Xandarius is not happy. Okay, he is going to try and dive bomb Artorias. He's going to fly up in the air and just come straight down at him as fast as he can. Okay, so let's see here. All right, that'll be a hit, but since it's a special move, you have a chance to dodge away from it. You have to do an athletics check. So if you roll your 20-sided and add your athletics skill and modifier to it.
$25 total.
All right, you dodge out of the way. Okay, so if you can move your guy back one space.
It is done.
All right. And that's all Xandarius can do this turn. So that'll bring us to Kieran.
Okay, Kieran's gonna move up 5 spaces and use a great fireball, which hits for 75, so 150. And that is all Kieran can do.
Okay. So that'll bring us to Sif.
Okay. Sif is going to rush up. So move 5 spaces and then use a heavy attack, which hits for 38 damage.
Okay.
And then another heavy attack for good measure, which also hits for another. Or sorry, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. That was 43 damage, so 86 damage total.
All right. And is that all Sif can do?
That is all Sif can do.
Hoozle. He's not happy and scared. So he's going to back up a little bit. And he's going to heal himself. And that'll bring us back to Artorias.
All right, so I'm going to use the Chaos Fire Whip again.
Right.
How much was each pyromancy
10.
to use AP?
10
Okay.
AP, yeah.
I rolled a 91.
So that's a miss. That'll bring us back to Xandarius. Okay, he is going to. Let's see, he's going to do. He's going to move up here. And is going to do his Frost Breath attack, which goes in a straight line, so it'll hit both Sif and Artorias. So, since it's an AoE attack, if you guys can roll your 100 And if you get below
So 10 sided.
your percent.
Okay, so
You're shooting
45.
Okay, so this on this one you're trying to get above a 50. So yours is a fail. How about you, Chris?
I got a 70.
Okay, so you succeed. So Sif is going to take 100 points of damage
Oh my god.
and is also going to have to do a fortitude check.
Okay. Uh, 23.
Okay, that's a success. So you're not frozen.
Woo!
All right, Xandarius is going to use the rest of his AP. Oop. Move back here. And that's all he can do. So now Kieran is up.
All right, Kieran is going to move here. So that was 4 spaces, and then use another great fireball.
All right.
Which the great fireball hits for 150 damage. And that's going to end Kieran's turn.
Okay, so that'll bring us to Sif.
Okay, Sif. And Sif can use Estus, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so Sif is going to use Estus.
All right.
And in Sif's turn.
Okay, so it's time for Hoozle. He feels a little safer if he's with you guys. So he's gonna stay right there. He's gonna just hide behind you guys and hope to use you as a shield.
Well, that's good that his fighting prowess makes up for his sneaking prowess.
Well, he's a different one. The sneaking prowess guy is Shadow.
Oh, yeah, that was Gary. That was Gary.
Hoozle just has never encountered a dragon before, so he's a bit intimidated. All right.
Everybody's got to learn.
It is Artoris' turn.
Okay. All right, I have enough to do 1 chaos whip,
Okay.
so I'm gonna do that. I got a 98.
Okay. You only get critical misses on straight 100s for magic. So
Okay,
it's just a miss.
that's it for me.
All right, so Xandarius is up. He's going to move here. And he is going to try a dive bomb attack and try to hit all 3, Kieran, Sif, and Hoozle. So you'll have to roll 100 trying to get a high number.
Okay, so Kieran rolls an 8. Sif rolls a 91, so Sif's, I think, safe.
Yep, Sif is safe. Hoozle is not. Okay, so this is gonna. Okay, so that's just a hit there, but there's still a chance for them to dodge out of the way. So you're gonna have to do an athletics check.
Okay.
Hoozle does not make the athletics.
Ooh. Okay, so for these we add both the level and the modifier, correct? Or is it just the modifier?
Level and the modifier.
Okay, so 11 because I rolled a 1. So
Yeah, that is a fail. So Hoozle is down. The attack wasn't above his max HP, so he's not dead. Kieran takes 150 damage.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. So Kieran is down then.
All right, so I will go ahead and stick a line on her temporarily. Okay. And that'll bring us to... Oh, Kieran's down. So that'll be... Since you get 3 turns to revive her, every time a turn of that character that's down passes...
Okay, so that's
subtract-
1.
So she's down to 2 turns to be able to bring her
Okay.
back.
Okay, so Sif's up.
Yep, Sif's up.
Okay, so Sif is going to use Estus on Kieran.
Okay.
And how many AP does Estus use?
10.
10. Okay. So Sif actually... No, Sif didn't have any AP left. So Sif's going to do that, move up here, and use a light attack on the dragon, which... Which hits
Okay.
for 21 damage.
All right. So that will bring us to... Oh, nope. Hoozle's down to 2 turns now. Okay, that brings us to Artorias.
I'm gonna move right here, and then do a Chaos Flame Whip.
How many of those do you have?
How many do I have?
Yeah, there should be a parenthesis and a number in it beside it.
Oops.
That's all right. I forgot to mention it to you, so I thought you might have only had one, but
I've only hit him once, so I've only been wasting AP. That's all I've been doing.
you're just pointing your hand at him the other times.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a Great Fireball.
Okay.
I got 12.
All right, so that's a hit. What's its damage?
75.
All right, so that doubled is 150. Dragon's looking angry, still alive, but not happy. Okay, so that will bring us to said dragon. All right, he is going to turn and face Artorias.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Doesn't
no.
like all this fire that's been hitting him. Or at least attempting to be hit him. Okay. He's going to try 3 heavy claw attacks. 2 of them hit. So that's 60 points of damage. And then he's going to follow that up with a claw grab. He grabs you and is holding Mr. Artorias.
Can I not shield that?
You could shield the claw attacks, not the grab. But you will get a chance to do a power duel to not be grabbed.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your 20. Add your power skill and modifier.
21.
25. He's got you.
Dang it.
So Artorias is out of action for the moment because he's being grabbed by a dragon. And that'll
Got any more fireballs? Got any more fireballs, Keith?
I do.
That'll bring us to Kieran.
Okay, so if I threw a fireball like kind of around its arm, not quite at its hand, because I don't want to hit
Like kinda like
Artorias.
Forearm, elbow area.
Yeah, forearm, elbow area.
Yeah, you can.
Can I shield myself in case he misses? Because
Well, I mean,
have.
Your
you're
arms
kind
are
of grabbed.
Yeah, your arms are kind of stuck at your side.
Can I just
You'll
like
be
grab it with
fine.
my invisible mouth and like hoist it out from his grip.
You can blow at the fire to try to keep it away from you.
Hey, Artorias, how about you don't be a baby?
Whatever.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
So, do I have to roll anything better than my typical 80% with aiming this particularly, or is we just gonna?
It's just if you miss, we're gonna roll to see if it hits Chris.
Okay.
Artori, Chris.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that's a miss. What was the number?
It was 98.
Okay. So now you're going to roll again, and you want below a 30. Or no, you want above a 30.
Oh, I was about to say. I rolled a 42, so we're good.
It doesn't hit him.
It's a little nervous there.
All right, you still have
You
more
were
AP to
nervous.
do more?
Oh, yeah, we'll go for a heavy attack,
Okay.
which is a hit for 38 damage.
All right. And that'll bring us to Sif.
All right, well,
Sadly, Sif
Sif.
doesn't know magic.
Sif does not know magic, unfortunately. Sif's just going to go all out with heavy attacks.
All right.
So, first heavy attack is a miss. Second heavy attack is a hit. And we're going to get one more, which is also a hit for 86 damage.
Okay. So, Hoozle's down to one turn to get revived. Okay, Artorias, you're gonna be doing another power duel. So go ahead and roll your 20 and add your power. You got a good chance at this one.
Oh, it's 13 total.
You beat it. 11.
Wow.
You rolled a 2. All right, so you are out of his grasp.
Oh, I forgot to ask earlier.
Yeah.
And you did cover it, but I forgot already. When somebody is revived with an Estus flask, what is their HP at?
It's whatever the healing amount is.
Okay.
Whenever they're down, there's like no negative numbers or anything. They just go straight to
Okay.
0.
Sounds good. Just I thought that's what it was, but I couldn't quite remember. So
Makes sense. Okay, so Artorias, that cost 5 AP to get out of that grasp, so you still have whatever you have left there.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to do a heavy attack on him, I guess.
Okay.
I got a 53.
That's a hit.
So 43. I might as well do a light as well.
Okay.
70
That's a hit.
and 21.
All right.
Now my turn.
All right, Xandarius. He is going to try and grab Sif.
okay.
Here. Okay, so you're going to have to try to do a power duel to get out of it.
Not like my chances, because so we're 13.
15, so he's got you.
He
He still has AP. He's going to try and eat Sif.
Whoa!
He puts him in his mouth, and we're gonna do another power duel to see if you can stop him from closing his mouth on
Think-
Sif.
Is Sif gonna be in its mouth like on Dragonheart with the sword? Dennis
Possibly.
Quaid stuck in his mouth.
So 16.
The mouth closes.
Oh no!
Sif is trapped in his mouth, and that's all he can do this turn. So now Kieran is up.
How tall is this dragon? It looks pretty big.
Yeah, he's I'd say about, since he's kind of on all fours, he's about 10 feet in the air, I would say.
All right. So, I mean, Kieran's pretty athletic. I'm getting up there. I want to stab this dragon in the face. I don't like that it has Sif in its mouth.
All right. So go ahead and do an athletics check to see if you can get up there.
So, 23.
Yep, that's definitely up there.
Okay. So, did I use 5 AP?
Yep.
All right. I'm stab.
Now, since you're in an advantageous position on him, you'll get to roll twice on any of your upcoming attacks and take the better.
All right. I'm going heavy attack right into that eyeball.
All right.
Which, yeah, it's a hit. And one more. Okay, so that second one, let's see. Okay, yep, they're both hits.
All right. What's the total amount?
60. Wait, no, sorry. 76.
All right. You just hear. And Sif squirts out of its mouth. Looks like a drenched rat. Shaking.
The Knights of Gwyn have defeated the great archdragon Xandarius. Now they must venture back to Enolondo and celebrate the victory. But what new adventures await the knights? We shall find out in the next episode. Thank you, everybody, for joining us in this Dark Rolls episode, and we hope to see you again.